Hi, welcome to our show. I'm with Mr. KB Kumar. Welcome to our show. Nowadays, lots of people are talking about multiple intelligences, and they used to talk about musical intelligence. They want to enhance musical intelligence in their students. So, what is your opinion about multiple intelligence and then especially musical intelligence?
Each human being is unique, Pushpendra.
Sir.
You will not find two people alike. People come into this world with different dispositions, with different types of interests, with different type of capabilities, endowments. So each person has his own mix of intelligences, mix of attitudes, mix of interests. And though there are lots of overlaps, there is a certain quality for that mix. And that mix actually makes a person unique. So each mix is different from another person's mix. The proportion varies. Now, musical intelligence is considered as one of the most fundamental intelligences. At least I consider musical intelligence as one of the most fundamental. Now, if you look at the human brain, it's been established, especially of late through the neural researchers, that children come into this world with a kind of musical wiring in their brain. They make music in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of get involved in some kind of musical utterance right from day one. Not day one, probably by the time they are about just 5 months, 4 months. They sing their way through, they learn. And this musical wiring stays in them more or less the same way until about 3 years. Then if it is not properly developed, it may probably relegate to the background, is what researchers seemingly say. Now there is a direct connection between musical intelligence and mathematical intelligence.
Okay.
At the very least, I would put it like this: using musical intelligence, mathematical intelligence can be made sharper. If you look at music and musical intelligence, you will see that music is essentially physics. The tones, the overtones, the swaras, the swara patterns, the swara combinations can all be explained in terms of physics.
Yes.
Now,
as we see in when someone is playing guitar, we can see that he's actually using the science thing, resonance. He's just using resonance box.
exactly. If you actually stretch a long wire and then plug it, it gives a certain musical note. It has a certain pitch.
Even
you go
those
to the
stretched
middle of that,
exactly,
and then plug it again. What you get is the same musical note at the next octave. You go to the middle of that and then plug the longer end. What you get is what we call panjama. Right?
Yes.
So all these have their own intervals. Now these intervals have been very specifically mapped in physics, and they easily map into music. So music and physics are not different. Now it is always easy for us to kind of influence the human mind using some of these fundamental things. Right?
Yes.
Now if
So Mr. Kumar, maths is supposed to be the toughest among other subjects. So can you relate maths with music so that we can make maths, which is the toughest subject, less complex, more interesting, and can enhance musical intelligence again in our students in natural, familiar, interesting way?
in the first place, I have to disagree with you. I don't consider mathematics as the most difficult. It may be difficult for me, KB Kumar. It may be difficult for XYZ. It may be difficult for Ram. But that need not necessarily be the case with everybody. If you probably look at yourself, do you find mathematics difficult? You are a maths person. Do you find it more difficult than the other subjects?
For me, it's very interesting and easy.
Exactly. So that is the point. So some people find it interesting, some may not. Some find it interesting because they have found their way into.
Exactly.
And now, if the others have not found it, it simply means that they have not been helped to find a way through, way into. So if the teacher knows, or if the circumstances actually have him find those ways, cut those ways, probably it might become much less difficult. So the difficulty is not necessarily with the subject and the person, but the way it is approached. This is one. Having said that, there may be some people who have a certain bend of mind, certain quality of mind, which may not accept this particular science which you call maths. So they may find it difficult whether you are helped or not. So such differences may still be there. Now, if there is a person who is more auditory, a person who can learn through singing or creating music, is helped through this route to approach mathematics, it can become much more interesting to him. There are lots of things that we can demonstrate if you want, maybe on some other occasion.
Thanks. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kumar. Thank you very much.